Salutations, annyeonghaseyo, and welcome to Voices 2021. I'm Juliet K. Choi, President and CEO of the Health Forum. We're so thrilled to co-host this biennial convening and kickoff with Madeline Milka and the Asian Pacific American Institute for Congressional Studies. Our theme this year is Building Together, Share, Learn, Inspire. This forum is an opportunity for us to spotlight the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander communities. I want to take a moment to acknowledge our incredible network of partners and supporters, our community partners and leaders who continue to teach and demonstrate what it means to stand in allyship and solidarity with Black, Latino, Indigenous, LGBTQ, disability, and Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander communities. Our courageous frontline workers, nurses, physicians, pharmacists, and often not recognized enough, are tremendous essential workers across the country. Our elected officials and leaders, locally, statewide, at the federal level, who've spoken up for our communities and changed laws. The growing network of industry leaders, corporations, and foundations who seek to make greater investments and bolster their engagement with our communities. And the Biden administration, governmental partners, and coalitions for supporting our communities and recognizing that generational health disparities continue to persist. Racism is a public health crisis, and health equity can no longer be an aspirational goal, but must be a goal realized soon. In the face of adversity, our communities always come together. In battling COVID-19 and hatred, the Health Forum has had the humbling honor and privilege to work with an amazing, growing, and robust network of national and local organizations and coalitions. To you, we thank you and honor you. We have a great lineup for you over the next 2 days. The premiere of award-winning filmmaker John Osaki's newest documentary, Not Your Model Minority. Several discussions on achieving health equity, building sustainable communities, and honoring cultural traditions for treatment and healing. A conversation with Fortune 500 leaders on diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Hear from local and state elected leaders and their COVID-19 experiences, and several conversations about community identity and ending the HIV epidemic. Make sure to follow us on our channels at APIAHF and at APAICS. Subscribe to our emails for updates to learn about our speakers and future events. Our panels are recorded, so if you, a friend, or a colleague miss a session, there are more opportunities to tune in and join us. With your engagement and support, we are building together, sharing, learning, and inspiring. Thank you.
Welcome to Voices 2021. I'm Madeline Milka, President and CEO of APAICS, the Asian Pacific American Institute for Congressional Studies. I'm honored to have APAICS co-host this conference with Juliet K. Choi and the APIA Health Forum. This year's theme is Building Together, Share, Learn, and Inspire. And what an opportunity it is to spotlight the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander community. This pandemic has ravaged so many in our community, and I want to acknowledge the community leaders and organizations who have worked so tirelessly to keep our community safe and healthy, particularly while facing hatred. The people who are frontline workers, nurses, physicians, they have all been under an enormous amount of pressure, and I want to thank them for all that they do. It's also important to recognize the work of this administration and the government entities for supporting our communities and recognizing the health disparities that exist, as well as the elected leaders who have spoken up for our communities. APAICS's mission is to increase AA and HPI representation at all levels of the political process so that we can have elected leaders at all levels of government bringing awareness to the issues that affect our communities. It's no different in this healthcare crisis, because when you have representation in a reflective democracy, all voices are heard. Thank you to the Health Forum for creating a platform that allows our communities to be seen and recognized at the national level, and for creating thoughtful and intentional programming. I hope you enjoy the conference.